Hi guys, this is Zach Lope, back with another episode of Legionwood. I know it's been quite some time, but I am finally back. And, okay, so, I don't really remember much of last session. It's been quite some time, but I do remember that I leveled up off-screen a lot. I'm level 10 now? If I remember correctly, I was beaten by this Goblin King. I'm level 10 now, so I should be able to handle it pretty easy. And it took me a long time to get here, so I better not fall off anytime soon. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last session, but Lionel's a warrior, Felix is a rogue. Wait a minute. Something's not quite right here. That's not what I wanted Felix to be. I swore I changed him. How do I... Subclass, Gunner, there we go. Okay, Rogue Gunner is what I wanted him to be. And does he have the tech he needs? He does. Okay, good. So yeah, he's gonna be able to study. The only downside to this is that he can't use any other gunner abilities because he doesn't have a gun. And to shoot things, you need a gun. That's logical. I'm fine with that. It's just a limitation of the class that I'm gonna have to deal with. Ilia, on the other hand, I've given her the Demon Cane, which is the third item I got with the DLC pop-up. I still don't know why I got that. I also gave her the safety harness so she's attacked less, and Felix got the protect pendant, and you've got the shield earring. So we should be all set to go forward. And I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I've forgotten to mention. I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. I could have been talking about this while I was going through this dialogue, now I think about it. I wasted a bunch of time. I lie. They had to escape. Okay, so, yeah, this guy's big. What do I want you to do? First, I want you to study. Also, I found out a few things off screen. I did beat this guy off screen, and then I started over so you could see it. Mainly because there's one thing I want you to see. Oh yeah, he's resistant to that. He was weak to ice, if I remember correctly. Yep. I don't remember him ever using that. Ever. So the thing I remembered is that you can steal more than one item from certain enemies. Like, the minor enemies, I have not seen any that I can do that with. You can't do anything, just block. But with this boss, he has 2 items to steal. Of course, he misses. Okay, I don't want anyone doing damage until... Okay. Until I get everything I can steal from him. You missed again. Fantastic. You're not helping, Felix. Also, if it says you can't steal anything, I'm still trying because you can. It's just he's missing. Insomniac badge. Not entirely certain if I got that before now when I think about it. Shoulder pad. So yeah, those may be the last 2. Oh, that thing. Fantastic. Oh my god, it did no damage. I'm over-leveled. I'm over-leveled. No, I don't want you to critical shot. There's no point of that. Nothing left to steal. That's the message you need to look for. Because that means that it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to steal anything. That should be obvious. I don't know why I'm saying that. So, with that done, now I can just focus on beating this guy up. Which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Feeble creatures, you will never destroy us. Goblin King calls for help. The 3 goblins join the battle. Well, I've already gotten the Goblin King this low, so I might as well just keep hitting him. Normally I would focus the weaker ones first. Yeah, that does not do nearly as much damage as it did last time, did it? Does it? Okay, good job. Got him. Okay, now we just gotta take care of the little guys. And we will be fine. It just takes time. This battle's already won, to be honest. I don't know why I did that. I could have just had her basic attack because she's probably going to do enough damage to hurt him a lot. That was a real smart thing I just said. Beat him! Well, it looks like the goblin infestation's over, but something feels very wrong about this. Well, I'm gonna be wrong. We bashed in a few goblin heads, had fun doing it, and now there's gonna be a few less dirty, smelly idiots in the world. Unless, of course, you're referring to the story you told before we had to put him down. Definitely strange, I will admit that. You said humans entered the temple of this so-called mountain god, and it sounds as if they were forced from their home by the monsters.
I don't know what temple he's referring to, or even who entered it, but I suppose it doesn't take much to suggest that those monsters came from within the temple, and that the humans he mentioned freed them. But for what purpose, I don't know. I haven't heard of any rumors about a treasure in the mountains or anything like that.
Well, in any case, these goblins were attacking people of Corinth, and at least we put a stop to that.
You're right. Well, I have heard reports that monster attacks are on the increase in the region of the Empire, and I can't help but wonder if this is linked to that, but we do have more immediate issues to deal with. Let's head back to Corinth and tell Senator Brutus we've completed our mission.
Okay! A diamond ring. What does that do? Oh, it's sellable. Okay. What do I have? Increases wearer's total HP by 15 and defense by 10. This thing prevents him from being put to sleep, and this increases total HP. Okay. In that case, I'm giving you one of the shoulder pads. I don't need the mountaineer boots anymore. I hope there's not any, no. You know, yeah. Because I'm just going to end up giving Felix the focus headband. You know, no. It'd be a much smarter idea if Lionel had the focus headband. He's already growing to be like the tank of the group. I don't know if that's a trait of the warrior class or what's happening there, but that's the case. At least for now. Shoot, that's not where I want to go. And also, that door takes me right back into the beginning of the dungeon. When I left out from that ladder. It's weird. That's not where I wanted to go. Not at all. There we go. Okay. So now, let's go back and report and tell the senator what we've done. It is a senator, right? I am so glad that they brought back the gravestones. That is not the place of the center. This is something I didn't mention before. As where the Emperor was bewitched by Syrian Castoth, and Travell was forced to declare war on the rest of the world. Retaliations with other countries only began to recover when Alexis Helmbrut... Alexis! From the last game, I knew it! Ascended the throne. She helped build the peaceful relationship we enjoy with our neighboring countries today. I knew it was Alexis! Okay, I already talked to you. I knew it was Alexis. Yeah, this is the if one of your teammates faint, you cannot recover them by going to an inn. You have to come here and make a donation of some sort. Remember, the choices you make will determine the path you follow in life. It's important to be true to yourself and do what you feel is right. That is a big part of this game. I don't know what comes from this. You feel a lot better. What did that do? No. Okay. Okay, what does that do? I don't know. Gaia is the deity worshipped all over Legionwood. During the Followers' War, Gaia came to Legionwood in his mortal form and destroyed Castoth, who was laying waste to the planet. Teachings of Gaia that are studied here are common in nations of the continent, including Charn and Rasphidis, as well as Travell. I find it interesting that this is a religion and not history, and I also find it funny that no other religion can compete because this religion is now fact. Because it kinda is. Gaia and Ark worked together to create this world at dawn time, eventually disagreed on how the universe should be governed. Ark created Castoth despite Gaia. With Gaia's efforts, Castoth was sealed away for 2,000 years, but his followers brought him back during the Followers' War. It wasn't until Ark had a change of heart and returned to Legionwood to make amends with Gaia that the two gods were able to destroy Castoth once and for all. Both Gaia and Ark had to learn to put their differences aside and work together before all Legionwood was destroyed. That's something that I just realized. Ark created Castoth. And this is all part of the last game. If you haven't seen that series, you might want to, because you might be lost over the course of this story. Where am I going? Oh, it's in here. Duh. Big building. Yeah, but you might get lost over the course of the story, but I'll get back to this. Let's talk to this guy first. You've returned. Did you slay the goblins?
We defeated the leader of the goblins, so they should disperse now, but we discovered something that bothers us.
The goblins moved down from the mountains because humans disturbed a ruin near the village and released monsters. Have you heard anything about this? Not that I know of. I didn't even know there was anything of note in those mountains except the goblin village. I certainly haven't heard of anyone going up there lately for any reason. And I'm sure it wasn't a military unit who has been ordered to rout the goblins or something? The reason I paused is because I thought, was this a different character talking?
The Imperial military is focused on fighting the barbarians at this time. There shouldn't even be a unit stationed in that area.
Well, it hardly matters now that the goblins are gone and the farmland can be resettled. Though I will admit it's curious, especially with increasing reports of monster attacks lately. Something's stirring up the monster population in Legionwood. That's not good. What just happened? I just missed a line. I didn't even press enter. General Elia! Gotta be on my toes. General Elia, an ambassador from Iron Rim has arrived at camp. He said he's requesting your help and his orders direct from the Emperor himself.
Very well, I shall return to camp so I may speak to him. You are dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am. Please don't be late. He said his tidings are urgent. Well, looks like I shouldn't keep you. We should be able to get back on our feet now that we are relatively free of worries.
Thank you. Now we shall leave. If Corinth requires our services once more, you only have to ask.
So, back to Tent City, boss?
Yes, that's right. Lead on.
Okay. As I was saying, Ark created Castoth, right? It's not entirely impossible for something to surpass the power of its creator, but when its creator is the creator of the universe, that's a little strange to me. Although he didn't forget who he was, and I guess it's been a long time since I played Legionwood 1. It's entirely possible that he didn't have his full power. I just don't remember. It's entirely possible.
Right, I'll go and speak to the man from Iron Rim. It'll probably be a while, so once you get to go and get to know each other, I'll send for you when I need you.
I have a terrible memory. Oh, I thought I was able to move. What do you think this is about? Who knows? Maybe they're planning a surprise party for poor old Lionel. Anyway, let's go back to your tent. I want to talk to you about something. So tell me, did a little quest today help you get your mind off things? What would you care? It's all just a joke to you. Look, I'm sorry I've been giving a hard time. That's what I wanted to talk about. To give me a chance to explain. If you're actually going to apologize, go ahead, but you couldn't possibly know how I feel. It's always best to let people explain. Actually, Lionel, I do know how you're feeling. Me being like this is my way of distancing myself from it. You know how I feel? Do you mean... Yeah, I lost people I love too. It was a long time ago, but I still have to live with the knowledge that was my fault. What happened? Doesn't matter. What matters is that I tried to forget it, and then this happens to you. I suddenly realized I'm surrounded by death and misery. There's no escaping from it, but I thought that maybe, just maybe, treating it as if it were nothing would make it go away. For that, I'm sorry. I feel as if I've got nothing else left in life with her gone. Like I'm dead inside. How do you go on like this? You don't, or at least I didn't. All you can do is put on a mask of happiness and pretend it never happened. Crack a joke now and then. Take up a vice. So in short, you didn't have a clue. Well, maybe that's true. In any case, I just wanted to let you know that I do feel your pain. I do care. Don't think otherwise. Now, let's pretend this conversation never happened. Felix is too cool and collected for the mushy stuff. You too. General Alia wants her in a tent. Apparently you've got a job to do, and you know she doesn't like to wait. Well, you heard him. Let's go before she decides to kick us out of the unit. Whew. Bit of a abrupt and strange confession about that.
While you're here, listen up. We got another job to do. This is Marcus. He's the senator of Iron Rim, and we'll do our best to assist him. Marcus, would you care to explain?
Indeed, General. As General Lolly have just informed you, my name is Marcus Greyridge, and I am Iron Rim's current elected senator. I have come here to request help in removing the barbarian invaders from my city. Hey, I heard of you. You were some famed scholar in Makir back in the day or something like that. I swear to God, there was a scholar from Makir in the last game, but there's a 500 time skip. This cannot be that guy, right? Yes, that's correct. I spent most of my years studying magic in the land of Makir before arriving in Travel 2 decades ago to examine ancient technology. That reminds me! Ark and Gaia disappeared. Are they going to pop back up? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. They're gods, but I guess... I'll talk about this while we're walking. That's correct. I spent most of my years studying magic in the land of Makir before arriving in Travel 2 decades ago to examine ancient technology. At this time, Travel was experiencing hostiles with pirates, and I used my magic in defense of Port Lewin. This earned me the favor of the people in the city of Ironrim, who said that I had been lost to the conflict, elected me to oversee them. I settled down and I've been a citizen of the Empire ever since. Anyway, now my city is threatened, and so I've come here seeking help. General Alia said you two are the ones most responsible for the recapture of Corinth. I heard you risked your own lives to help free everybody while retrieving unlocking rooms. I could certainly use someone capable of such heroics. Over the last month, I was leading a resistance movement within Iron Rim, made up of the remnants of my army who lived through the invasion. 1 week ago, after some careful planning and also a large amount of sheer luck, my army made their move and managed to expel the barbarians from the city. However, I only had a small force, and we cannot defeat the barbarians completely. They retreated to the Iron Mine to the northwest of the city. They used it as a base, so they regrouped and formulated a new plan of attack. Iron Rim is safe at this moment, though the barbarians will try to take it again any day now. We will not be able to fend them off. My intention is to strike first before they've had a chance to regroup. I want to venture into the mines themselves, attack them while they are still recovering, and defeat them once and for all.
I've agreed to lend our efforts to Marcus to launch an assault in the mines. Being native to Iron Rim, he's more familiar with their layout than the enemy, and we will be able to launch a successful surprise attack. We will go in separately to Marcus's main force, cut off the enemy escape, and destroy them. Kinda like shooting fish in a barrel, right, Lionel? You up for educating a few barbarians?
If we'll save the people of Iron Rim from having to experience what happened in Corinth, I'll do it.
Well, excellent. First we have to travel to Iron Rim through Elder Forest west of here.
Finally, the forest! I have a side quest there.
Once we get there, Marcus will explain his plan in more detail, and we'll prepare for the assault. We have to keep Iron Rim under Imperial control.
There's one other thing I should mention. When I journeyed through Elder Forest to get here, I noticed something has made the monsters living there more hostile than usual. More monster problems. This is consistent with reports I was getting in Iron Rim about monster attacks increasing. I don't know what's causing it, but we should be cautious.
This phenomenon seems to be occurring all over Travel. If we weren't at war with Interban, we'd have time to investigate it, but...
Well, it's of little concern in the present situation. Just remember and be mindful of it as we travel through the forest. Now, if you don't mind, I think we should set out. We have no time to waste. Something tells me that the two problems are connected.
Of course. Well, I hope you're ready for another adventure, boys. Let's move out.
Okay. Oh, he joined my party. Okay. And... oh, he's a magus. It figures. It figures. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep my party the way it is now. He is level 6. Oh my god, he's gonna die so fast. Oh, that's not good. Well, Marcus, you're gonna learn the hard way. Anyway, as I was mentioning, if I remember correctly, the barbarians were trying to open a door or a gate or something. And, like, I don't think they're barbarians. I think that's just... the people of Travel are misunderstanding them. I don't think they're barbarians. I think they actually know what they're doing and they're trying to find a solution to a problem that exists. Beware of the plant that has overgrown this path. It will attempt to devour anyone who steps across it. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they are in the process of trying to find a way to fix the monster increase. It could be two unrelated problems. That's entirely possible. I'm just saying, the fact that they're happening at the same time makes it a little more suspicious. I should have rested before I came here. That probably wouldn't have been a good idea, but hey, I'm not a smart man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a smart man. Oh well. I want you to block, get some SP back up. Meanwhile, everyone's dying. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Got Piercing Fang. That's good. Shock Bolt and Implosion. Those are new, aren't they? Okay, these weak to fire. No, but it killed it. I'm fine with that. Critical Strike, I'm fine with that. You need to block. You're getting really low. You heal Felix. He's poisoned and he's low. Steal. Can you steal anything from this guy? Nope. Well, that doesn't mean he doesn't have anything to steal. It just means he couldn't steal anything. I should have tried a different element. Oh well. It's dead. We win. We are victorious. Good for me. I need to go and rest. Or not. Oh. Good. I have to scan some enemies. Get some data on these guys. I don't remember what... Oh my god, Lionel. Just block and wait for Ilia to get a turn. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. I don't even remember what I was talking, and to be honest, it's about time for me to end this episode. So I'm gonna end this battle off screen, and I'm gonna go rest, and I'm gonna come back. So I will see you next time when all that is done. Bye!